From cars to buildings, US flags all over Havana speak it all about city's mood to welcome a very special and unusual guest, the President of United States, Barack Obama. Obama's visit from March 20th to 22nd becomes a reality shortly after the one-year mark since normalization of the ties between US and Cuba began in December 2014. It took 88 years for a US president to cover the distance of 90 miles between the Caribbean island nation and the state of Florida. Last time, it was way back in 1928 when former President Calvin Coolidge visited Cuba. The new thaw in ties came after a huge price of more than a half-century-old deep freeze that dated to 1st of January 1959 when rebels led by brothers Fidel and Raul Castro toppled the US-backed government of Fulgencio Batista. The Castros halted the long-time US-friendly business climate in Cuba and grew ever closer to the Soviet Union. In 1960, as Fidel Castro led Cuba nationalize all US businesses without compensation, Washington responded with breaking off diplomatic relationship with Havana and imposed a trade embargo. As the baggage of tense past kept growing, new era of warming in US-Cuba ties began when Barack Obama came to power in 2008. In Cuba as well, Raul Castro, the younger brother of veteran Fidel Castro, inherited the presidency. The US lifted restrictions on family travel and remittances to Cuba in 2009. It was during Obama's first tenure in 2010 when an American ballet theater visited Cuba for the first time in 50 years, a significant cultural exchange. In 2011, the US freed Cuban agent Rini Gonzalez, who was convicted of spying. In December 2014, Cuba also released a US citizen, Alan Gross, who was accused of spying and was serving a 15-year term. President Obama's second term marked an unprecedented development in US-Cuba ties in July 2015 when both the nations reopened their embassies. And as Obama steps on the Cuban land, the two nations look towards a new beginning.
And diplomacy, including having the courage to turn a page on the failed policies of the past, is how we've begun a new chapter of engagement with the people of Cuba.
Many Cubans pinning hopes to President Obama's visit believe that change will be for good.
Necesita una mejoría.
Cuba needs improvements, and I think with relations between Cuba and the United States improving, we will see it.
Ahead of the visit, the Obama administration announced further easing of trade and travel sanctions against the communist-ruled nation. The measures now make it easier for Americans to travel to Cuba for educational and business purposes. Also, the Caribbean countries' access to US financial institutions has been expanded. During the visit, the US president will make a historic address to the people of Cuba. He will also hold a meeting with his Cuban counterpart, Raul Castro. Obama is also scheduled to meet Cuban dissidents.